Let it not be recorded that it was in the regime of Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu that military took over Aso Rock. What happened in Burkina Faso?
Before I say anything, I want you to watch these videos. Please pay serious attention. Watch the videos.
God bless you. Elijah Bamidele Lokolo is my name. I want to give this prophecy. This is a prophecy. And I want everyone that is going to watch this video to save it. Because you will later come back to this video. I've given this prophecy before. I want to repeat it again. I just came back from a prayer mountain yesterday. I've been on the prayer mountain since on Monday. The Lord said I should send this message straight to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I saw military taking over the Aso Rock. I am seeing military taking over the Aso Rock. I am seeing soldiers taking over the Aso Rock. I gave this message before. The message repeated himself again. Let it not be recorded that it was in the regime of Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu that military took over Aso Rock. What happened in Burkina Faso is about to take place in Nigeria. What happened in Burkina Faso is about to repeat itself in Nigeria. Mr. President, please, this is the time you need to act now. Act now. Plans are going on within and outside Nigeria. Plans are going on. I am saying this meeting. I am saying this meeting is a very serious meeting. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu release Nnamdi Kanu so that you will have people that will join you to fight this fight. I have been saying this thing. I am not an Igbo man. Release Nnamdi Kanu because military. I am seeing meeting in and outside Nigeria. Serious meeting are going on. If you do not release this man, what will happen in this nation will shock you. What will happen in Nigeria will shock you. Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason that Nigeria are going through security. Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason Nigeria are suffering for hunger and starvation. Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason of the killing of Nigeria. Release Nnamdi Kanu because what is coming to Aso Rock? It do big. If war come to us, I go not go my village. I am giving this message now. I'm speaking as a prophet, not a politician, not a religious person, not a tribalistic person. I'm giving this prophecy. And to all of you who are fighting against the release of Nnamdi Kanu, make una get prepared though. Get prepared one after the other. He go and go touch you now one by one. This is what I see in the spiritual realm. If you know what is good for you right now, Mr. President, I beg of you, you are a good man. This country will not scatter in your hand. This country will not perish in your hand. But a warning from God is a warning. I'm giving you this message so that you will not be in the house and you hear a different news. All the governors that are coming to declare APC as their party, 75% of them are messengers and wolves in sheep clothing who are coming to know the secret of your camp. Information are going out daily, and daily. I saw it as a prophet. If I tell you that I no agree, una go still there, una go see and it go come to pass. I am Prophet Elijah Bamidele Iluolo. I'm from Edo State, Iyerehu South EBA. Now therefore come. If I tell you something, make una they hear me. See, military are coming. Pray that this will not happen. Mr. President, the Lord will help you. My God will help you. The God of Elijah that answered by fire will help you, Mr. President. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Release him so that you will know the battle you are facing. Because right now, the battle you are fighting now, you don't know the battle you are fighting. You have different battles. So once you release Nnamdi Kanu today, you will see tension will come down. Donald Trump is coming, though. You think I'm joking? They are coming. So, Mr. President, I am with you on this. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your government. No devil will remove you from that seat. But pray. So I will not cry. I don't know. May the Lord bless you, Mr. President. May the Lord bless all the Biafra. May the God bless Mas Nnamdi Kanu. And you that is going to watch and share this video. May God bless you as well. In Jesus' name.
I'm sure you have watched this video. Now, let me know your thought and your opinion in the comment section. What I'm going to say to us is that this is not the time for us to be judging, for us to be condemning, for us to be abusing, for us to be insulting. This is the time for us to sit down and ask ourselves, what can we do so this country can be better? So things can work according to the way we want it to be. What can we do? These are some of the questions that I think we don't even ask ourselves. Every time, what most of us will think about is, how can this country scatter? How can this country divide? Yes, we are all tired. If you are not tired of the things going on in the country, I'm tired. But I don't want us to ever that I don't want us to have that mindset or that thoughts of war in this country, because I've always said it. You need to understand that when it happens, it is you and I that will suffer the most. There is this popular saying that when two elephants fight, it is the ground and the grass that suffers. In this context, in this case, it is you and I that is both the ground and the grass. When these politicians start fighting, when that war that some of us are calling for starts happening, it is you and I and our family members that are going to suffer the most. So it is important for us to be careful of the things we wish for concerning this country, Nigeria. A lot of us, especially my brothers and sisters from the East, we want Biafra to come. What can we do for us to achieve that without war? These are the questions we need to ask, because listen, war is not an option at all. Don't pray for that. Don't pray for war. Yes, we want Mas Nnamdi Kanu to come out. We want Simon Ekpa to be released. We want everything to work well. We want Biafra to come, but we want to do it peacefully. I've always been talking about this book, The Art of War. The book teaches you how to win battles without fighting. That is what we must be looking at. How can we achieve all these things without fighting? Let's be looking at all those things. This thing that some of us says, let's go to war, let that happen, let this happen, is not an option. The men of God, they have spoken. They have said what God has shown them. Now, another duty we have is to go to God in prayer. And one prayer I've always asked us to pray is that we should pray for the will of God to be done in our country, Nigeria. Nigeria is a blessed nation. Forget about all the things you are saying. Let us pray for the will of God to be done. And I want you to know this. If God's will is for Nigeria to divide, even Tinubu cannot stop it. It may tarry, but it will surely come to pass. It may not happen right now, but it will surely come to pass. Just understand, know what God's will is. Know what God's will is for Nigeria, so that you understand what you are dealing with. Because if God's will is for Nigeria to remain as one, you are fighting a losing battle. Because the Bible made us understand that if God is not there, he said that the watchman watcheth in vain. He said that the builder buildeth in vain. If God's hand is not in this agenda, it is in vain. It is in vain, because there is this saying that if God be for you, who can be against you? Now change it and ask yourself, if God be against you, who can be for you? Ask yourself that question. If God's will is for Nigeria to remain one, to remain as one, do you want to fight God? Who can battle with the Lord? Can you fight God? No. So that is why it is important for us to understand what the will of God is for our country, Nigeria, before we start creating problems, doing the things that are not supposed to be done. Yes, if you have been following me, I've always been of the opinion that Nigeria is not treating the Igbo man well. Even Joshua Iginla have said it. A lot of people have said it. Nigeria is not treating them well. Why can't you allow these people to also rule this country, Nigeria? Are they not Nigerians? Are they not Nigerians? All these things, the politics in this country is too much. And that is why you see the Igbos agitating, calling for Nigeria to be divided. But I feel that if a leader who understands how to manage and rule a country comes into power, Nigeria will be better. Give everybody equal chance. Give the Igbos what they deserve. Give Yoruba what they deserve. Give Hausa what they deserve. Another thing I feel I have always been suggesting is practicing confederation system of government. I don't know if I got that right. Where every region have to manage their own resources. Every region manage your own resources. People, Easterners will have like an Eastern president. North will have a Northern president. South will have a Southern president. Then you rule your own people. Manage your own resources and then report back to the federal government with a percentage, like you are paying tithe or tax to them. But let every region manage their own resources. We will still remain as Nigeria. We will have something like a United States of Nigeria, or we'll make it every state manage your resources. That way nobody will feel cheated. You will not say you are taking my money from the state and go and develop another person's state, because that is practically what is happening in this country. Niger Delta, River State, they produce at least 70% of the Nigeria oil, if I'm not mistaken. But look at River State, look at Niger Delta. Where is the development? There is no working refinery here. Nothing is working. But I believe that if we start managing our own resources, the development, it will be massive. It will be massive. The seaport we have here is really not working. Nothing is working because some people have decided to colonize everything. The channels on to the north, to the west. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So please, let's try to understand all these things. I'm not against Biafra. I'm not also against Nigeria. What I want is for anything that is going to promote peace and unity. Is anything that is not going to destroy your life and your properties. That is what I want. I want the will of God to be done in this country, Nigeria. And that is my own heartfelt cry. I want the will of God to be done in Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so whenever I post another video, you will notify for you. Turn a subscriber. I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for always stopping by to watch our video. We love and appreciate the support you give us on this channel. Please don't forget, share this on social media platform, share with your friends and loved ones. God bless us to do so. I'll see you in the next one. You are blessed.